Hello friends, this is Dr. Diksha Singh here, your organic therapist. So here we are again with a new topic. So let's talk about Kegels. So what is Kegel, how it come and how we should do it and what's the myths we should aware about. So let's start without wasting our time. So what is Kegel? Kegels is just an exercise which is told by 1940 by Dr. Arnold Kegel, and it's like a contraction and relaxation of your pelvic floor muscle. So he's like he used to tell just you have to contract with the help of Kegel pyranometer. But nowadays it's like we are a modern women and we don't have time. We have to go office, we have to seek our child, we have to seek for our family member, so we can't go and give 3 times a day 20 minutes to ourselves. So just let's begin with a new session with the new modern Kegels. So what's the myths about Kegels? So myths about Kegels is Dr. Arnold Kegel already told us to just hold our contraction of pelvic floor muscle and then just relax it. He told the two terms for contraction and for relaxation. But what we people do, we just keep on holding, and the myths like just stop your while you are urinating, stop your muscle. So this is a wrong term. This is a wrong deed which we don't have to opt for, which we don't have to seek for, because the muscle has two property. Muscle can be a tight one, it can be a loose one. So we have to seek a proper assessment prior to doing Kegels. Either we need your muscle tightness or looseness. So if we need a muscle tightness, then we have to go for your contraction procedure, and if we need a muscle looseness, then what we have need, sorry, I got it wrong. If we need a muscle looseness, then what we have to do, you have to just keep on relaxing your things, and if you need your muscle tight, then you keep on contracting with a relaxation so that your antagonist muscle to got prepare for it. Okay friends, and what's the my strategy, what I'm going to do with you and I'm used to do with my patient. Just like people come to me and they told us their doctor earlier told us to do Kegels when they are urinating, they are leaking, so they kept on like this thing. Oh, 1, 2, 3. No, this is not a correct Kegel. Correct Kegel looks like you have to like this, like this. You can watch your, you can chat over your mobile while doing Kegels. You can do whatever you want. Kegels is not like you have to just stick to your place. Yeah, either we know Kegels is just a static exercise, but nowadays you can modify the Kegels with a dynamic procedure too. So what we have to opt for, another thing to remember with the Kegels, I took the 3 terms A, B, C. A, B, C means A for alignment. Your posture should be correct. You should sit on your first, check for your 2 sit bones. Are you sitting on your 2 sit bones? Check for your shoulder should be round back and your neck should be erect. Okay, and then think like just you are, this is your muscles, just like, and just you can hold over here, or you can have use that roll over there, or you can sit over the therapeutic ball or a chair. So think over like you have to just lift up the muscle and just felt it down, lift up then felt it down. So don't get tired, just be like, be happy. You can do that your exercise in your offices, while feeding your child, while looking over your both other work. So just keep on working friends. You have to be a very healthy woman with a very healthy mind and a very healthy body. So just like I have to release your, what is Kegel, I'll show you with my hand. Okay, just look over this. These are 2 types of Kegels in my hand. One is like this and one is like this. The one patient is keep on doing this thing, this is not Kegels, and one patient is used like this. No, you have to keep both things in a proper posture and in a proper timing. You have to contract then relax, contract then relax, contract then relax. And the process is not like you have to go for 20 minutes then only you can do the Kegels. No, whenever you're getting time, then you can connect it with your breath, what I love to call the core 4, your core breath, your inner core. So what the inner core just consists of, just look at me like your your upper diaphragm, your lower pelvic floor muscle, your anterior transverse abdominis, and the posterior multifidus. These four compartments forms a ball-like structure around your breathing. So what we have to do, you just have to connect your breath with your kegels. So it's the term we call as a breathing, kegels breathing or a belly breathing. What we have to do, just to sit on erect or while you're watching TV, you are in a kitchen, you are in an office, you can do while standing or while sitting too, and while running too, when you are up to practice. Okay, so what we have to do, just you have to breathe in, breathe out through your pulse sleep, then just try to hold your things like you are closing the chain from your pelvic floor muscle, your TA. Okay, so what I feel was like whenever I was breathing in, my things are going down. Just my pelvic floor is relaxing, my diaphragm is contracting, and my TA is just coming out, bulging. And whenever I was just breathing out with the first lip, other things are going in. My diaphragm is just lifting up. My diaphragm is just releasing, and my TA is just tucking in toward my belly button. So what I have to do, we have to just like I am using my phone and I can use the kegels. Even I am doing the kegels while talking to you. So kegels are like two type of patients which need kegels exercise. One who lose urination because of a loose muscle, and the one who have urge of going to, just like I have to go to urine before going to office, I have to go to urine before leaving to somewhere else, because they kept on thinking about this thing because their muscles are too tight. They are having a very bad impact on their sexual life too because of their too tight muscles. So what we have to do, you just have to keep on contracting and relaxing the things, but please seek a perfect or a modified version of it through your licensed therapist, obegynec therapist, or a pelvic floor rehab practitioner. You can find whenever you want through Google, through your contact, through doctors. You can find these practitioners to help you out with your kegels, your most called silent muscles, which we are used to call the silent movement. So just look at me. I'm going to tell you about the breathing too with this kegels concept. So it's like there are four kind of breathing. First one is your abdominal breathing, second is your clavicle breathing, and third is your ribs breathing, and fourth is your mixed breathing. What do we do in abdominal breathing? And abdominal breathing, whenever you are just breathing in, you are feeling your abdomen out, and breathing out, then you are just tucking in, and when